Grande, huh? I just want to tell you people that I'm talking about the First World War, one. It was 1914. I was 7 years old. And I was working. I done every trade on earth. Then I got a job, 5 Mile Soap Company. Then I got a job in the jewelry store, making ring, chain. And then I got a job in the barber shop. Then my brother, the oldest brother rather, and Jimmy, another brother, and I, we worked for the soldier headquarters. Where we had a leather to face, my brother Jimmy shaved, and my brother Tony cut hair. And the government used to pay us by the month. Then in 1917, when the Americans joined the Allies, oh, I was making all kinds of money. Then I got a job in the YMCA. And I used to reverse the film in the morning, get ready for the night. And we had like, they used to call the House of Soldiers. It was there free of charge, everything, even school. And they used to run by the YMCA. They used to do a lot of things up there. All good things for the soldiers during the war. And then to get ready, my dad sent us to the fair, and we took the boat. I never forget, it was November 3rd. It was me, my sister Josie, and my mother. After 13 days on the ocean, we landed in the Edith Island. And we got in there, and they put a number on my lapel. And the man on the desk asked my mother, how many of us? It was just 3 of us. It's okay. So, how much is 9 and 4? So I really, well, 9, 4 is 13. Okay, hey, wait a minute. You go on over there, the woman on this side. Now, who's going to claim you? The man asked my mother. Well, my husband's here. Okay. And she had to open up her purse, and she had a $5 bill in her purse. So then, he didn't say that my aunt was bail us out, but she told that it was my dad. So we took a steamboat to go over to my uncle's house, and I see a colored guy with a 2-wheel wagon. He had all kind of fruit in there. Yeah, orange, grapefruit, cake, cupcake. And I grabbed one. My uncle said, hey, wait a minute. This is, you pay for that. You don't get that for nothing. Well, I said, well, you give it whatever it is. So he put out a dime and give it to him. I had to pay for that fruit that I took. So we went to my uncle's house. Oh, a couple hours later, my brother came over. But he didn't see us. And he told my uncle, he says, you know, my dad says that my mother was supposed to come today. But I got over there, everything was over. What happened to it? So then I came out. And he was so glad to see us. And he invited us to dinner. Everything was swell. So then we went 2 weeks. We stayed in New York, and then come to Cleveland. We took a train all night, travel. And when I got over here, I was crying like a baby. Because I was like a newborn baby. Could talk, language was pretty hard. So finally, I got a job. About a month later. I worked for East Side Gas Company. 50 cents an hour. And the boss was so good to me that he wanted not lay me off. He says, the sandwich shop, I'm going to give you a job inside the plant where they repair the meters. So I said, well, I don't know about that. But then I got a brother of mine got a job at the candy shop. It was by 1926 or something like that. That's where I met my wife. She was a sample girl. And I told her one time, I said, you know, you cheating the public. The candy bar is so small and the wrapper is so big. I said, what are you going to tell Father? She said, get out of here, you don't belong there. See? First thing you know, we got a grain. I used to take her home, walk it every night, right in front of her house. So finally one time, her cousin went through the window, and he saw me. And he told his wife, he said, I'm going to get that guy. Maybe he's taking advantage of your cousin. So a couple of days later, I realized that he came after me with a 45. By God, I didn't want to do so. His brother was younger than him, his cousin. And he says, hey, wait a minute. He says, you know who that guy is? He says, no, that's Tony's brother, Tony Randazzo. Well, yeah. Well, then the one that heck when he come over here, if it was after Angie, sure ask my uncle about it. So we did. My mother and I, we went to see Mr. Bench. And we talked. My wife would serve us coffee and all that. And the first thing you know, I asked, brother says, you look at my wife, you want him? Yes. You want her? Okay. Set your date. I'm glad to have you. So we did. I used to go every night after work, go see my wife. And we used to talk and all that. But finally, we set the date. It was July 1927. So a few months before, there was tragedy in the family. Tommy Dubrow died. So there was to be respect to the family. You got to wait a year more, nothing but wait. So 1928, I set the date, and we got married. In St. Anthony Church on Carini, Cleveland. So 1931, we had our first child, but he was dead. So we tried again, 1935. But the doctor got a hold of me. I said, hey, your father give you a break, why give somebody else a break? So we did. And our first daughter came in 1935, and we named it Vacencina, which in this country they said her name was Jean. 1937, we had another girl. And we named her Rosalia, Roseanne. 1938, we had another little girl. We named her Tony. Then 1945, we had a war baby. Her name was Mary Teresa. And we grew up to a nice family. But the last one, when the dad came and see me, he went like this to me, another girl. I told her, well, I had the wrong doctor. I said, you got 5 girls. So they talk about me. And we grew up on the east side. First thing you know, they grew up. My God, we had such a big house. Daughter number 1 got married, lived upstairs. in Lakewood, Ohio. Nice 4-room home. And another girl got married. Jean moved, another one went upstairs. The other one moved, another one to go upstairs. First, all 4 of them, they live up above us. But when the last one got married, my wife didn't want to stay there no more because there was too many memories. But those kids grew up and all that. So we had a beautiful family. I didn't do too much about it, but my wife, she was the mother and she brought them up. Now I always should say to my children one thing. Never meet a boy outside or meet him in the drugstore. So if you have a boyfriend, you bring him in the house. I don't like the way this generation growing up. So here we are, 2 of us. Then we become 6. From 6, then we become 12, and 4 is 16. Now, I'm up to 21. What else going on? Got pause all of you. Okay, it's for Brownie. Your dress the same. She used to make all the clothes for your kids. Well, we live on the east side. And see, Jeannie was a 8 months old when she started walking. And she's still running all the time, the way she is today. Roseanne was kind of modernized, slow. Dorothy Hort, she needed pants. She was a, what do you call those girls? Tomboy. She started wanting to play the violin. He ordered for a couple of months and then she gave it up. It was Tony. Oh, and then we had beautiful wedding for all my daughters, every one of them. And I got 4 nice son-in-law. The Lord just threw them all away, and all 4 of them. That's it. Comprendi?
Sì.
Questa è la vita mia. La vita mia, you know what I mean? Vita.
Si forse ciò ti mondiale.
It's my life. It's la vita mia.
Oh.